Hi, it's Dan Earhart with the rest of the news. Jerry West retired from the Los Angeles Lakers, quoted on Facebook, said, "You can't get much done in life if you only work on days when you feel good." Does that help for a Monday? No, not really. Okay, try this one going around Facebook this weekend. It's a cartoon of a bunch of dogs sitting around drinking in a tavern when Bob and Steve noticed no one else was wearing a collar. Suddenly, they realized they were in a stray bar. Google does a lot of business in a lot of countries and wants all its employees everywhere to have the same rights outside the office as they do at work. A lot of things happened this past Saturday. One of them was Google's kickoff of Legalize Love, which is a campaign aimed at repressive relationship laws in nations where the company has a presence, Singapore and Poland for starters. The Human Rights Campaign lists Google as one of the best places to work. Also, Saturday was the 65th anniversary of the UFO crash outside Roswell, New Mexico. One man who was there that night, who the Air Force calls an alleged witness, says he saw a 35-foot silver disc which had struck a ridgeline. Gerald Anderson said when they got up to it, there were 4 ETs, and they weren't human. 2 were still alive, 1 injured, the other seemed okay. Said they were about 4.5 feet tall. A former CIA agent says it was not a damn weather balloon. It was a craft that clearly did not come from this planet. Also, Saturday, Ringo Starr celebrated birthday 72. His net worth is reported to be $250 million. Why, that's the same as Mitt Romney's. The Boston Globe wonders if weekend pictures of the Romney family vacationing at their $8 million New Hampshire summer compound, jet skiing and power boating on beautiful Lake Winnipesaukee will prove to be Romney's John Kerry moment. Proof of F. Scott Fitzgerald's famous comment about the rich. They are different from you and me. Also, Saturday was the wife-carrying world championship held in the remote village of Sonkajärvi in central Finland. 8,000 spectators watched as a Finnish lawyer and his wife took home their 4th trophy. They do it quickly, 1 minute, 22 seconds. Katie Holmes is back to work. She starts filming her new movie next week, Molly, about a single mom and her daughter. That lucky old sun pumped out the most powerful solar flare of the summer Friday night, and it's a biggin', a Class X1.1 coronal mass ejection that is striking Earth today. Watch out. The 11-day heat wave in the eastern half of the United States, coupled with no air conditioning from widespread power outages, has caused massive misery for millions. You couldn't even plug in a fan. Crews working to get power back on in West Virginia took a break, returning to find someone had stolen 1,000 feet of wire they were about to string up. Luckily for the 22-year-old alleged thief, he was arrested before somebody decided to string him up. In addition to the jet stream, that heat wave is now being blamed on the North Atlantic Oscillation, which Christian Science Monitor calls pesky. The Santa Monica moon runner, whose super moonwalk has gone viral this weekend with about 1.5 million views, has a name, and his name is Eric Nash. Eric's 20-second moon run on YouTube is posted on Facebook page The Rest of the News. Thanks for listening today, and see ya tomorrow. This is Dan Earhart.